Hi again, everybody. We're back in the saddle again. We're gearing up for the transfer window, which will start in a couple weeks. So it won't be today, it won't be the next game, won't be the match after that. But soon, probably in about 3 or 4 days, I will have the transfer window open, and we'll see some big changes on this team. Meanwhile, we're going to go here into this match against Hexagon, who are in third place and who I realized only recently are actually a fully professional squad. That means that we can have a fully professional side here in Taiwan, which makes me wonder if we win the league this year, if we're dominant, if we make it to the Asian Cup, and if we don't completely suck, if we ourselves might not also become a professional team. That would be very, very interesting. Of course, then going back to Oceania might be a little bit rough because you're going from the professional setting with money back to a setting with no money. For those of you who haven't watched this all the way along, I don't know why not. There's only a couple months worth here of videos. What's going on is I'm doing a Hexagon challenge as part of the save, and we have temporarily paused the Hexagon challenge since American Samoa had a couple problems. I made a couple transfers I probably shouldn't have, and we came here to Taiwan to try to get our bearings and get our feedback underneath us. Here's Mena going with the free kick over to Bamba. Man, he just barely misses scoring the goal. And we are off to the good start that we knew that we were going to be off to here. Hexagon are one of two teams, I would say, that have the ability to beat us, them and Athletic Club Taipei. And you saw what we did to them the other day with the I think it was the 5-1 game, or however much we won by against them. We beat them pretty solidly. And here against Hexagon, at least so far, it looks like we're kind of dominating in the possession and getting all the chances. So we're only 10 minutes into it, though. We'll see what happens. There's more enough time here for them to turn it around. I worry again about Wei up front, who doesn't like big matches. We can see that. Even though he's only 19, I can guarantee you that he doesn't, because he keeps falling apart in these. And there's that free kick forward looking for Wang Chunshen. He can't get it. There's no real reason to expect him to get that. And what we need to do still is we need to learn how to exercise some patience and how to move the ball forward slowly instead of trying to just sort of dump it in and hope that we can beat everybody. We have a lot more success when we control possession and when we move it in like this. And here's Menagong. And he just goes ahead and puts that one in top corner. No one's going to stop him. So he says, okay, fine, I'll go up here, I'll shoot and score. And it's 1-0 for Mars FC. Just as I was saying, when we move it like this, when we have multiple players touch the ball, it's very easy for us to break their defense down, right? You can't get in the middle, then go on the side. And Menagong says, okay, I'll take the angle. And we've seen him hit those shots before. That's not the first one. It is 1-0. And that's exactly what we deserve, I believe, at least. I think we have a good side. I think we should win every match. Yan Yiming having a bad match there on the left-hand side. He should learn from Menagong. Yan Yiming's not going to be on this club for much longer, I hate to say. But as I said in the transfer preview video the other day, I don't know who's going to play there. We'll figure it out, though. Bamba with the ball. Over to Cai Yuting. Cai Yuting lumps us forward to nobody, to the defender. And fortunately for us, Bomba's back to win it back again. Lingwanda over to Chen Chengju, back to Cai Yuting, and over to Wang Chunshen. Here we go again. We're going to set it up. Yan Yiming to Chen Chengju, back to Wang Chunshen. They're doing that little triangle again. And this is sort of lumped forward over to Wei, who beats the goalie to it, and he heads that one in. That's kind of a fluke goal. He didn't mean that, I'll say that. And he scores number 4 of the season. That was definitely a fluke. This pass forward is not particularly good, and the goaltender decides to run over to it. Wei is just trying to do whatever he can, hopefully to knock it to a player, and he's lucky and ends up heading that one in on goal. And so you say tight. Oh, come on, that's not tight off. Oh, what kind of replay was that? What kind of replay was that? There's not even a player there. Do they know the offside rule? That was the worst tight offside replay I've ever seen. Wow, buggy. Here's Ndaye with the ball. Ndaye over to Wei with another header, trying for number 2, and that was almost in the same place, but this time the keeper was in the right position. I mean, you got to call Wei offside for heading the ball when he was onside when it was passed to him. I mean, that's totally crazy. I don't know. Lichaba over to Bamba, and just football manager things. That's what we have here. Lingwanda to Ndaye. Forward to Wei. He can't get onto that one. Yan Yiming with it to Chen Chengju over to Ndaye again. Back to Yan Yiming. Yan Yiming, and I don't know who he's crossed that ball to, but whoever it wasn't there. Crosses it to the invisible man. And it's Menagong who tries that header from range, and it doesn't go anywhere. I don't know what he was trying to cross to that first time, because there was just absolutely nobody there. I think it's Lingwanda who he's looking for, but he's not there, man. He's not there. You got to look first. And Yan Yiming's running after this one as well. Yeah, I think Yan Yiming should continue to run until he learns how to play. I mean, this player is pretty problematic. We've had nothing but poor performances from him lately, and that brings us up to halftime, 2-0 to score. And you say to yourself, well, if he's been playing so bad, why don't we take him out? Well, we don't have anyone to play in the position. That's the problem. He's the only one we got, so we got to deal with it. Cai Yuting with the ball here in the back. Over to Chen Chengju, back to Cai Yuting. And he's going to pretend to go forward, and then we'll play it safe. Wang Chunxian back to Cai Yuting, over to Chen Chengju. And this is lumped forward over to Ndaye. So, yeah, we'll skip the build-up part again, but it doesn't usually work out that well, and this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Chen Chengju needs to stay back as a defensive midfielder, not try to shoot, because he is incapable of scoring. Ocherway over to Silla. That's a beautiful ball forward. Silla, he just couldn't get control of that one in time. If he gets control of that one just a little bit faster, we have an easy shot on goal. And there is Chen Chengju. Well, what did I just say? He can't shoot? And he showed me wrong. 3-0 now for Mars FC. And everybody wants to prove me wrong, and that's definitely egg on my face. So Ling Guanda here with the ball, and he passed that to Menegong, and it was a deflected pass. Menegong is really brought down and fouled. Chen Chengju looks at this and says, why are we hesitating? Let me just take this. And it's basically a penalty, and he scores. And the keeper doesn't know what to do. And that was almost another one for Ocher Wei, and he should have been a little bit more on top of that. Laipo Lun, their goaltender, was just barely able to jump out in front of that one and grab it. That was not... I tell you, if you're a Hangyuan fan, that's definitely not what you want to see. That doesn't instill a lot of confidence in your keeper's ability to keep the goal. And Ling Guanda now with it. We'll pass up to Silla, back to Ling Guanda, and that looks like a sort of kick you would see in like an 8-year-old game, right? I'm happy I got to the ball, so I just kicked it up in the air, and we'll see what happens with it. Menegong, that one is deflected up and over for a corner. That ball was never going to go in, by the way. That was going to be either high or wide or both. Menegong will take the corner as he's had a second life here, and it's over to Ocherwei, who probably doesn't have the best heading ability in the world. And it's Wu Yanshu here with the ball for Hangyuan, and Cai Yuting is able to take it off of him. So we're looking pretty good once again. We haven't had any cards yet, which is a nice thing, kind of a rarity recently. We've had a lot of games with a lot of cards. Yan Yiming with it now. And over to Chen Chengju. Down to Wang Chunxian again, back to Chen Chengju. And it's over to Ndaye, who really should have scored. He should have scored. That header was just created for him and gifted to him on a silver platter, and it's just not happening. We've had a number of players recently get upset with me because I haven't been starting them, but that's because our first team is so good. This is the problem. If we have to substitute guys, or if we have to start different guys, we end up with a team that just doesn't shine as much, right? We have too many older guys. Ocherwei almost got his head onto that one. That would have been a second fluke goal for him. It's a bad sign, though, when your striker's only scoring fluke goals. So I don't know what to do. Maybe we should get rid of the strikers altogether, right? That's a possibility. Do we even need strikers, right? Maybe that'll be a video here soon. I mean, who knows? Zhen Jiazhong with it over to Wu Yanshu. And Ling Guanda trying to get the ball off of these guys, not really trying that hard, though, I might add. Ling Guanda is not really known for his defensive abilities. Li Chaba, however, is, and he's able to stop the nonsense before it gets too bad. I don't know what kind of bonus we have for clean sheets for Li Chaba, but he's won it quite a few times so far this season. I think he's got the most clean sheets out of anybody in the league, not too bad at all. And let's keep this going because, like I said, Hangyuan is in, I think, third place. They're a good side. And Bamba is looking for Silla and just cannot find him. This is a lump forward, but Cai Yuting is able to win it over to Chen Chengju. Ndaye over to Ocherwei to Silla. Silla moves up, moves back over to Bamba. Slow it up over to Cai Yuting now. There we go. Over to Wang Chunxian down on the left side. And he tries to lump that forward. That's not the patience that we want to see. It's Cai Yuting with it now. And Ocherwei was not offside. I don't know why he's just standing there. He should have at least made some sort of effort for it. I mean, he wasn't even close to offside, and as a result, they have the ball here with a counter-attack opportunity, and they do score. Ocherwei ends up scoring the goal, and that was pretty poor. We had time to get back there on defense, and we just didn't do it. You can see here we have our guys back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men back, and nobody thinks about going all the way down. I mean, we can put the blame here on Taiyu Ting, but it's really Bomba who needs to get down and to help him out. I mean, it's kind of hard for Taiyu Ting to guard 3 guys, and so, I mean, what can I say, right? It's not, I mean, part of this is, yeah, he was behind the play, but he can't do it all himself. I mean, he's got a lot of things to think about, right? Anyway, Yufu's High tries to pull them within 1, and it doesn't work, so it's still 3-1. Yang Yiming's having a poor match. Yang Yiming's going to find himself fined and in serious hot water pretty soon if he doesn't start playing a little bit better. Again, Ocher Wei, as I've said before, I mean, the goal today was okay, but it was a fluke goal. I don't know. I don't know about this kid's future. Shucher Wei almost makes it 3-2, and fortunately that ball is high and over the mark. So much for Lee Chaba getting another clean sheet, but he is going to get another victory here. And Taiyu Ting with the ball lumps this forward to looking for Ocher Wei, who's lost everything in the air today, and that's going to be the end of this match. And there it is. And Mars FC have won this one 3-1. We had, of course, XG of 1.64, not that much higher than theirs. So we were not technically that much better than them, but 65% of the possession would dictate otherwise. They played a total counter-attacking game, we can say that. So, I mean, it's okay. We didn't dominate things the way that we normally did. Almost 60% of headers won, but I do have to blame the man up front who can't win a header to save his life. And we'll see you again tomorrow with a little bit more action. Talk to you then. Bye.